The one year that I thought that Joe and I might not make it to our wedding anniversary was in 2021, and it wasn't because of irreconcilable differences, but rather because of the Ronas.
You're watching the Bare Pantry Show.
Our son, who lived here with us at the time, who is a teacher's assistant, had to go back to work, and I really feel like they opened the school too early, and he caught the infection and he gave it to me and Joe. And Joe was in a bad state that I really wondered, are we gonna make it, because we caught it in October and then our anniversary is in December. We made it, thank God, and here we are 2 years later enjoying yet another anniversary. So what did we do today? Joe got up, he went to the gym, came back home, went to Ross. He bought a couple of pants that he needs to work out in, you know, the kind with the zippered pocket and stuff like that, to keep his phone and his wallet secure. My gift is the bag that we made yesterday. I wanted a new purse. Well, I didn't want a new purse for every day. I want a new purse for when we go to big events that we can store everything safely in the one bag, and I don't have to have 15 bags on my arm. So that tote is so beautiful. If you haven't seen it yet, go watch yesterday's Vlogmas and you will see the beautiful tote. So what I did today was sit out here on the swing first with Joe to chit chat with you guys. And of course I'm going to show you the bag. You don't have to go to yesterday's video, but yesterday's video was good. So I have a kangaroo. I love the fact that I can sew these things. Hold that for a second, baby boy. And I still have my little bag, and I do have the press stud, but I don't have the tool to press the stud on. So the tool is like 17 something for the cheapest one at Walmart, but I'm not buying that till after Christmas. I might put it on my wish list. So here's the tote that we did. So we're not gonna go ride the bike today for the anniversary because they say there's a storm coming and we don't want to get caught in it. That's the worst thing when you're riding that far out and you're coming back and you still have a mile or a mile and a half left, and then you feel that light drizzle on your bottom lip, right? That's where it starts first, on your bottom lip, because we have a visor on when we ride the bike. And it's like, are we gonna make it? Are we gonna make it? And I don't want to be caught out in the rain to get drenched and then possibly catch my death. We made it, Joe, from 2021 to now. We made it. What's this on your hat? I think this hat has something on the inside that's falling apart, and it leaves a little bit of something crusty on him all the time. So I wanted to share a wisdom key with you guys. You know how the Bible talks about sowing and reaping, right? So usually when your old people tell you you're gonna reap what you sow is when you're doing something bad, right? Oh, you see what you're doing right there? You're gonna reap what you sow. You see how, this is your mother, you see how you're treating me? I wish God give you a daughter just like you.
They like to say
my
that.
mom didn't have to do that to me because I was a good kid, but I see other mothers do that, right? So they don't never tell you that you reap what you sow when you're doing something good. You're putting out good in the world. Nobody ever comes up to you and say, oh my God, that is so wonderful. You're going to reap what you sow. They always use it with something negative. So in the Bible, it says, since the beginning of time, I might be paraphrasing, there's always been seed, time, harvest. People always glaze over the word time. So when you plant your seed, you need time for it to grow, right? So if you sow a seed right now and you see a harvest immediately, it's not that seed that gave you the harvest because it needed time. It's some other seed that you sowed already. So I think the lesson in this is that we need to be sowing seeds all day long. And seeds don't have to be money. Whenever you hear about seed sowing in church, it's always that money. You have to part with your money.
Just the church, I got to sow money.
I was watching Larry Reid live, Joel, on the 19th, on yesterday. And they're calling for a $999.99 seed. And you know he collected in about 9 by the time I stopped watch? Me and Joe used to do that when we went to church. Whenever the pastor called for those big seeds and we see people march up, we start the times. We start the times. Okay, how much is that? That's like $9,000 he collected in the course of 2 hours.
And then if they don't get enough, they get up there again.
And you only get a prophecy at the $9.99. You don't get a prophecy if you give $99, because there was another seed of $99. They didn't give you a prophecy, and the prophecy was crap. The prophecy was just foolishness about, oh, Relocation, you're gonna relocate. Oh, God says there's something going on in your head, but he's gonna heal it. Oh, I see that there's gonna be some type of rumbling in California. Well, we live on fault lines. That prophecy will always come true.
That's right.
But I did learn something new. I learned that you don't necessarily reap where you sow, but you reap what you sow. Oh, that hit me. That hit me. If I watch something for 2, 3, 4, 5 hours and I learn one little thing like that, I did not waste my time, because me and Joe constantly sow seeds. A lot of the times when we had money, it was monetary seeds, right? A lot of the time is don't make she touch my bag, she gonna put her hair on it. It was a listening ear. Joe used to listen to his mom on the phone a lot, and he hated it. He hated when he talked to his mom on the phone and his mom would just bring up stuff that he wasn't interested in listening to. Joe's like, oh God, get me off this phone. Jesus, why? And I'm like, that's a seed, babe. Sow the seed of your listening ear, so that way maybe one day somebody might listen to you and your problems, right? So I'm constantly doing that. So I think for this anniversary, that's my takeaway. I'm not gonna necessarily reap where I sow, but I'm gonna reap what I sow. So I don't have to worry so much, because I really cultivate the soil, right? Somebody asked, why don't we grow things in the backyard? Because the soil is not good. We're in the desert. See, we can't even grow grass, right? So when they built these homes back in 1964, they brought big trucks in. The neighbors told us, because we still have a lot of the original neighbors, and they just tossed sand, dry desert sand over here in these backyards with stone. There's a lot of rock stone in this yard. You can't hardly mow it when we did have grass.
If you dig this up right now, you got to take a lot of snow out.
Yeah, but according to the neighbors across the street, because that's the one person who lived there that told us, they got the crappiest sand, and over on this side of the street we did get some rich soil in the front yard, so we can grow a lot of things in the front yard. But the way things are set up, we don't have a fence. If we grow our fruits and vegetables in the front yard, them facey people gonna go by and just pick it, and we not gonna have nothing.
Sometimes just pick it and destroy it there.
Yeah, pick it and just throw it away, kids, you know. So we have to grow things in the backyard. But I diverted onto that dirt thing to say sometimes I'm cultivating the soil, which is someone or something that I'm gonna sow into, and I'm not gonna worry about that anymore. I'm just gonna throw my seed everywhere and see what catches, right? So I think that's what we learned for this anniversary. We didn't have much footage that we recorded because we didn't really do anything, right? And I'm gonna go do a live event in a little while online. But Joe just went to Ross, picked up his 2 pairs of pants, and I'm happy with my bag. And he did excite me for a minute, because he called and he said, babe, I'm at Ross, you want a new purse? How greedy am I that I have a beautiful new bag? And I'm like, yes, yes. But he said they were all ugly. Huh?
If I saw the one that you like, I'd buy it. But
I have a brand that I like.
Not an ugly person. It wasn't that all that.
And I love that you know. I love that you know what I love, baby. Right? Right? I think that's the one good thing between me and Joe. He knows exactly what I like, and I know what he likes. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow with a better video, okay? Bye.
Bye, people.
This is what they mean when they say the righteous can judge. Because I'm already judging this man, that he could possibly harm me. Could be the nicest dude, but I'm already judging. Because they didn't serve Jonah's God, you know? Ooh. The popo said, get out the road. Oh shit.
Why the popo are
The lady said, I don't want to touch him.
I smell pee.
So